I'm extremely honored to introduce our next speaker because I've had the opportunity of working with her one-on-one and witnessing how caring someone can be. We're here to celebrate our history, and who better to talk about the beginnings of FPK than our co-founder, Geri Berholz. Geri and Geri Berholz founded Future Possibilities for Kids and sparked the start of this wonderful organization. We're excited to hear more about how it started. Welcome, Geri, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Anissa. Well, how did Future Possibilities for Kids get started? The year 2000 was approaching, and my husband Geri and I decided to shake up our lives because the new millennium doesn't come around that often. So we both decided to explore a fresh career possibility. We enrolled in a course to become life coaches. Now, that was a tall order for people who were already in their 50s. The course was challenging, but we learned ways to help people build their confidence, to make positive changes in their personal and their professional lives, and even in their communities. Because I had been a teacher, I pictured how using this coaching methodology might help children discover how they could become leaders in their communities and agents of change. As it happens, while Geri and I were busy building our coaching practices in Toronto, our daughter Robin and our son Danny were working in New York City. While looking for a volunteer opportunity, they learned about an organization called Future Possibilities, and both of them became kid coaches. I vividly remember the day Robin called me saying, "You got to bring the FP to Toronto. It's perfect. It's a perfect fit for your coaching vision." She was right, of course, but I got to admit the prospect was both exciting and scary. Geri and I and our children talked about this possibility and how it might impact our family. We decided to go for it. Within a month, Geri and I traveled to New York City to scope out their FP program. While there, we sealed the deal. We were going to bring FP to Canada. Back in Toronto, we wanted to make sure that the program was a good fit for us. I tested out the American Ready, Set, Goal curriculum with my great niece, Carly. It turned out that she loved it, and her project, a family and friends bike-a-thon, was a huge success. We all saw how powerful the program could be. Armed with that success, I convinced 2 York Region schools to pilot the program. 12 brave and courageous kids from Randall Public School and 12 from Glen Shields Public School stepped up to participate. We carefully selected and trained 2 lead coaches and 24 kid coaches to partner with these kids. Then our team rolled up our sleeves and made some important changes to the original Ready, Set, Goal program. First of all, we Canadianized the curriculum. Truthfully, we made it way better. Then we changed the name of the organization from Future Possibilities to Future Possibilities for Kids. Thirdly, the old program allowed kids to set all kinds of goals like improving their math marks, devising a great chocolate chip cookie recipe, or getting more home runs for their Little League team. We set the Canadian bar higher. Our kids set goals of contribution to make the world a better place. We were on our way. Our American parent organization gave us a lot of helpful advice to get us going. However, the path to success in Canada was really paved by our enthusiastic coach team, our great school site leaders, and our incomparable administrator, Amber Taylor. We couldn't have done it without the help of our original angel funder, the Rose Corporation. Lots and lots of others pitched in to help make it happen. Family, friends, friends of friends, neighbors, and we needed them all. Because of all of this, and because of all that help, FPK was launched in September 2001. I honestly believe there's a gift for everyone in this FPK startup story. If there is, it's this. Just trust in the power of possibility thinking. You can never tell what might open up for you in your life if you do. So Anissa and Alex, that's how this amazing organization got started.
Geri, thank you so much for sharing that. That was very moving and very impactful. And I'm sure there's many who have joined us this evening that may or may not know the story of how FPK started. So thank you for giving us a little insight into your story and your passion and how you got the idea and how you brought it to such a bright life here in Canada. So thank you so much for that. I have one question for you. What is one of your favorite moments that you can recall in the last 20 years about FPK? And I'm sure there's many.
You anticipated what I was going to say. There are so many vivid moments. I can reminisce about the excitement of the activity days, the chants and the raps and the games, and hearing kids' ideas and seeing them develop their goal concepts. We loved Kid Coach training. Oh God, I remember how exciting it was for kid coaches to discover who they were going to be paired with. I loved working with the great people in our front office, people like Shem and Agnes, Nicole, Cam too, in addition to all the kid coaches and the crew captains. Meeting and can I say, recruiting Rakesh to become the next executive director was one of the highlights of my time in Future Possibilities. I couldn't have left the organization in better hands. The fundraising events were fabulous. The center stage, Spark, Ignite. I loved the auctions, Kid Council, Talkabilities program. And I would have to say, honestly, that one of the biggest highlights was the Pop Nights, because those Pop Fest events, the graduation ceremonies, were the perfect opportunity to see the kids highlighted, to be able to hear about their goals, to see how proud their parents and kid coaches were. They were all extraordinary moments. But I have to say that one really extraordinary moment happened just today. And I want to tell you about it because it was really so serendipitous. So I was practicing this speech and I decided to take a break and maybe fit in a little bit of exercise. So I decided to walk down the stairs of my condo. I live on the 23rd floor, all the way down to the lobby. And as I was walking down and reached the 4th floor, the door swung open and a man entered the stairwell. And he fell into step behind me. And he started to chat me up. And he said it was cold outside. And we just chatted until we reached the main floor where he was about to walk out and I was going to the lobby. And he said to me, "You look familiar." And I said, "Oh, really?" And he said, "Did you ever work in a children's organization?" And I said, "I did. I worked at Future Possibilities for Kids." And he took a step back and he said, "I was a kid in the Future Possibilities program when I was in grade 5. He said, "In later years, I became a kid coach in the program." He said, "That program changed my life." And I said to him, "How did it change your life?" He said, "Well, my goal with my kid coach, Matt, was to write a song about possibility. And I did. And in so doing it, I discovered how much I loved writing music and being involved with the production of music. And to this day, my career is in the music business. And it's all because of Future Possibilities." I can't tell you how moving that moment was. And it just underscores everything I just said to you and everything that I know you believe. What a powerful and impactful program this is.
Wow, that is incredible. Like the timing today. I mean, what are the chances? Geri, you have me at a loss of words. So I just want to say thank you so much, Geri, for sharing your story and your time with us today. And here's another thank you moment where we would like to also thank Harry and Robin and all of the Berholz family and members for their role in supporting FPK for so many years and helping make it really what it is today. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you. There's Harry.
Hi, Harry. Hi, Harry. Thank you for joining us.